welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. Getting the nod on the mound, Max Meyer.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boone. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Fly ball down the line. Stowers makes the catch, and there's one gone. Stepping in, James Wood.
I'm liking the power he's shown recently. 3 homers already in this series.
One out, base is empty. And another ball. That's in there. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. And it's off the wall, but foul. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Just missing there, and it's a full count. This to third. Slinging it to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. And now up for Washington, Keibert Ruiz. And that drops in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. That's too low. And 1-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Down and in, moved his feet.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
We got a full count.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it. Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Nationals leave one. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom of the first. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Xavier Edwards. Makes the catch. One down.
The right fielder.
Digging in, Kyle Stowers. Stowers tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Didn't go. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Now it's the DH, Jonah Bride. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. Going back. Caught just shy of the wall. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Mervis. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Left-hand batter waits. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. 2 outs. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Got all of that one. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 2-0.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
In the air to left down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run. Second inning set to go. Here's the veteran first baseman, Josh Bell. Swinging a foul out of play. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Edwards makes the grab. One down. And now it's Luis Garcia. Popped up. And a couple of quick outs. Two down, base is empty. Alex Call digging in for the Nationals. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Way high.
Oh, that's too high.
And it is 2-1. Chopped out towards short. Edwards. The throw to first. Nats go down 1-2-3. Bottom of the second. And now for the Marlins, Griffin Conine. Irvin back to work. And he grounds one to the right side. And it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting seven.
Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins.
Fortes.
Ball one, no strikes. Hit in the air, left field. Wood puts it away for the out. One away. Here's the rookie third baseman, Graham Pauley. That one hit the knees for a strike. Conine at first, one gone. That one fouled off. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Oh, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
And a foul ball. Hit in the air, left field. Wood on his way over. And that is that. So one hit. New inning getting started. Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And another ball.
No strikes.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. That's a laser base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Dylan Cruz stands in now and watches strike one. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that squirts through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
First and second, no outs. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. High ground ball for a base knock. Headed for the plate. One runs in. The second run scores. It's 2-2.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Stowers hauls it in, and there's one away. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that key.
Runner breaks for third. There's a ball to second, and that's not it. Tied up here in the early going. Late swing, foul to the left. Meyer checks the runner. Abrams back on a dive. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. On its way to the corner, and that drops foul. 2 outs with a runner at third. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they'll pick up a couple runs here. Back here in Miami, and now the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. In the air, right side. Call makes his way towards it. Nice grab on the run. And there's
Now
one down.
The right fielder,
Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. One down, base is empty. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 2.
2 strikes.
Got him. Dave Lawrence rings him up. Jonah Bride, the next to hit. Fly to left his first time. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Mervis swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. And that's way high. And the count even 1-1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the last half of the third. That one misses. 2-1. And he grounds one back up the middle. The sliding play it short. And that's a nice play to end the back here at Lone Depot Park. Start of the fourth. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Check swing, called strike.
0-1.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there.
He was all over that one. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for 3 as soon as it touched down.
Off the mark there. Going to count 1 and 2. Good job to fight that one off. No outs, runner over at third. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a fair ball. In comes the runner from third. 3-2, they take the lead.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
Call. Now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Fought off foul. No outs, runner on second. Just off the inside corner. 1 and 2 to count. Swing and a pop-up. And in foul ground, he pulls it down. 1 out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Sanoha on the move. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
0-1. On the ground right side. And foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 1 for the Nationals on this RBI double. And we're back. John Chabi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Dane Myers. Check swing, called strike.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Hit in the air, right field. Nabs it, and there's 1 away. Next to hit, Griffin Conine. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one pulled foul. The Fish down by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And that's down and away. Breaking ball misses down and away. In the air, center field. Drops into the glove, and that quickly 2 away. Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a ball popped up. Bell under it. He's got it, and the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. First pitch, and he just misses. And there's a foul ball. That to right, Stowers. Hauls it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1. So up next, James Wood. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Next offering is fouled back.
That's ball 2.
This one in the air, center field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Keibert Ruiz. First
Ball,
pitch misses. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Next
Ball,
pitch is
that's
downstairs. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that'll do it. Back here in Miami, here's the third baseman, Graham Pauley. Irvin back to work. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He's under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. And up next for Miami, Javier Sanoja. And that's fouled off.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. That shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Gets down, base hit. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over. Xavier Edwards now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one ripped into right. Dives and makes the catch.
You love to see when a guy's hungry to make a play. Right there, an excellent diving catch. You could absolutely tell he was all in tracking that ball down.
And that one fouled off. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back. And that one is gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. And that gives them a lead. It's 4-3.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Base is empty with 2 away. And now the DH, Jonah Bride. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Activity in the bullpen. Jose A. Ferrer getting ready to go. Williams also getting ready. That one not close.
2 strikes.
And the count 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Cruz makes the play. That is the inning. 2-run shot for Miami this inning. It's now a 4. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Line, and that's a base hit. Josh Bell at the plate now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. And that is out of play. Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Next offering upstairs. That one hooked foul. Ripped into left for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Counts 1-0.
Just off the inside edge.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Right through there for a strike. Low. The lead runner out at second. Garcia over at first with one away. That one out to right, and it stays fair. One runs in, coming home. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Well, that's a huge swing to clear the bases, drive in two, and get all the way around to third. Pretty good changeup on the outside corner, but he did exactly what you're supposed to do with that pitch. See it deep and keep your hands inside it to drive it the other way.
And the batter now, Paul DeYoung. Line and a base hit into right. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single, and it's 6-4.
Picks himself up an RBI. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Anthony Bender.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Still only one out here in the inning. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
2 outs. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Myers going back on this one. Makes the grab, and that is that. 3 runs on 4 hits. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Mervis measures 6 feet 4 inches, 225 pounds, and they went out and made it. Now a rocket to right center, way back there, and forget it. It's out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 6-5. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this. And at the plate for Miami, Dane Myers.
Number 32, Trevor.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. And now for the Marlins, Griffin Conine, 1 for 2. Slider right there.
0-1's the count.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. Feeling for the dugout, and it's caught. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes. And
Ball
misses inside. Fouled off left side. Lifted in the air, right center field. Call under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Marlins get a bit closer on this homer. It's tight. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Top of inning number 7. Up now for Washington. James Wood. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1.
You know, these Nationals, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
That one the other way. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he's got a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Ruiz in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Right through there for a strike. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next one misses. Full count, 3-2. Well struck left field. That one is back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. Now here is Nathaniel Lowe. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Wood stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In to score is the runner from third, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Here's Josh Bell. Right down to shoot, and that's strike 1. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
2 on, 1 out. Fastball for a strike.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield.
Runner takes off. Base hit, and a run comes in. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Next offering is in for a strike. One out and a runner at second. On the ground right side. Throw to first in time. Paul DeYoung will hit next. Gets him to chase after that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Check swing. Went around. And the count is 0-2. Runner at third. 2 away. Just outside. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
That one 95 to finish him off. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this double. It's now 9-5. Set for the last half of the 7th. And at the plate for Miami, Graham Pauley. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Cruz makes the grab, one away. Now it's the second baseman, Javier Sinoja. Line drive, makes the grab, 2 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Pulls that one foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And 1-2. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Dylan Cruz. And that one is inside. Next one off the plate, inside. Ball 2. And that drops in for a strike. Foul ball there. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Here's C.J. Abrams now. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Swing and a broken bat roller towards third. And it goes just foul. Outside with a breaking ball. And that one wrapped foul.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
The other way. He hauls it in. 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. James Wood digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. To the right side, sneaks through, base hit, and that extends the inning.
Now batting, the catcher.
And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz.
Nope. Ball 1.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
No strike.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. That's in there, and a count 1-2. Strike 3, got him looking on the changeup. So 1 left for Washington.
Now
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jose A. Ferrer. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Jonah Bride, the next up for the Marlins. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Matt Mervis. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Cruz pulls that one down, and there's 2 away. And up next for Miami, Dane Myers. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Colin Poche looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Number 48 getting cranked up as well. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And now for the Marlins, Griffin Conine. 1 for 3. And that one hammered. Wood going back. Reaches for it, but it's foul. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Call makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the ninth in this one. And here's the DH for Washington, Nathaniel Lowe. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Stowers hauls it in, and there's one away. Josh Bell digging in for the Nationals. Misses outside. 1-0. Bases empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Now the Marlins manager out of the new pitcher for the Marlins, Valente Beozo. He's into the game with the bases empty. Swing and a foul straight back. And that's in for a strike.
Look pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
That's down and in.
2-2 the count.
Right side, and that's just foul. One down, base is empty. Just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Smoked on the ground, a second. To first, that's it out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. That catches the outside corner. That's strike one. And that's a little bit high.
1-1.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. It's a double, his 4th hit of the game.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Garcia stands at second with 2 gone. In the air, out towards left center. Myers under it. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. So no runs. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Number 48.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Check swing, called strike.
0-2.
And a base hit right there. And a good start to the inning.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Graham Pauley, the next up for the Marlins. Check swing, called strike. Strike one.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Shoots a line drive single into right center. And now 2 aboard.
Back-to-back base hits. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And at the plate for Miami, Javier Sanoja. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Grounded to third, could be two. There's one. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. Here comes the skipper. Kyle Finnegan comes on trying to close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it.
Swinging a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Tying run at the plate, and that one fouled off. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So it's their last chance in this one. Jonah Bride, the next up for the Marlins. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And fouled off. Ruiz can't squeeze it. Gets away.
Well, this is a real gift here with two away. That's a pitch that needs to be handled behind the plate, and he knows it. Now you got to deal with two men in scoring position instead of just one. They need a big pitch right here to get out of it.
Finnegan is just one strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.